I thought, with Sue Bird coming in, at least this is someone that has been positive on Caitlin at times. And I think the issue with Sue Bird, though, is she has her hand kind of in so many things. And with her podcast, where she tries to advocate for the players, but she's also an owner in the league. And now she's got the Team USA thing, and she's got all these connections and relationships she has to maintain. But at the end of the day, if it comes down to someone that went to UConn and someone that did not go to UConn, the UConn Mafia is going to stick together until proven otherwise.
We haven't even made it to training camp yet. We have not even made it to the December 12th Women's USA Basketball training camp yet, and they are already
Let's be honest, this situation is absolutely wild. Team USA just experienced one of the most avoidable debacles in the history of women's basketball, and it's unfolding so quickly it's impossible to look away. Here's the scene. Caitlin Clark, currently the biggest name in the sport and carrying more attention than entire franchises, has reportedly drawn a firm line, telling officials she'll walk away if they force her to give up her signature jersey number. Behind the scenes, Sue Bird is reportedly scrambling to manage the situation and prevent it from escalating further. But the truth is, this mess might already be beyond repair. The drama is intensifying by the hour, and the ripple effects could reshape the sport in ways nobody anticipated, all stemming from a single issue that should never have become such a battleground.
Because we ultimately know she was snubbed from the cover of Team USA, and not only is they snubbing her, the disrespect is continuing because it's looking like Team USA is forcing Caitlin Clark to change her number. Now, this article has come.
Now, here's what people are debating online. Would you really walk away from representing your country over a jersey number? Or is Caitlin Clark being pushed too far? Fans are divided, and the conversation has turned into one of the biggest crossroads the team has faced in years. From leaked reports, it seems Team USA tried to force Caitlin Clark to give up her iconic number 22, the same number tied to every record-breaking moment of her career since childhood. Cutting through the noise, this move is one of the biggest missteps any professional team has made in a long time. They essentially told the player who has brought millions of new fans to women's basketball, the one whose fame sells out arenas, that she couldn't wear the number fans immediately associate with her. Then, acting surprised when she pushed back, they behaved as if they couldn't have predicted the crisis that followed. Multiple credible sources say that during December's training camp, officials informed Caitlin she wouldn't be allowed to wear the number she's had since she first started playing. For fans around the world, that number is part of her brand, just like Michael Jordan is synonymous with 23. Caitlin's response was straightforward. If she can't wear her number, she won't participate. Meanwhile, Sue Bird, serving as Team USA's managing director, is reportedly under immense pressure, scrambling to understand how this situation escalated so quickly and spun out of control.
On it, because Sue Bird was kind of like a new generation type thing. It kind of centralized the process. There was a lot of shady means last year with just multiple people involved, everyone throwing up their hands saying it wasn't them. And now with Sue Bird there, you got a square person that's running things. Like on the men's side, you got Grant Hill. Prior to that, you had Jerry Colangelo. And in this situation, with Gino Auriemma, Sue Bird, is the UConn Mafia about to try to move Caitlin Clark out the way for Paige Beckers at the point guard position?
And honestly, Sue Bird has every reason to be stressed. This isn't some minor paperwork error or harmless mix-up. This is a full-blown crisis that makes the entire organization look either shockingly unprepared or, worse, openly disrespectful toward one of the biggest stars in its history. Neither scenario fits a program that aims to be recognized as the top powerhouse in women's basketball worldwide. Here's what makes this situation feel almost unbelievable. Number 22 wasn't claimed by anyone at camp. Not a single player had it on their jersey. It was completely open, essentially waiting for Caitlin Clark the moment she arrived. Think about that. There was no need to negotiate with another player, no obligation to honor a veteran, and no legitimate reason to block her from wearing the number she's defined her career around. Yet somehow, it became a point of contention. That choice makes the entire situation feel intentional rather than accidental. It comes across like a quiet power move, a subtle reminder that she's not in control, and that perception has fans and media alike fired up. The public is fully engaged because the energy surrounding this issue is impossible to ignore. And the timing couldn't be worse. This controversy erupted right before Team USA's major training camp in North Carolina, kicking off on December 12th, a camp everyone expected to be full of momentum, excitement, and hype.
But now, the young white girl comes along and y'all want to sit up there and shower all of this praise and all of this attention that was earned before she ever came along. The resentment is understandable, but it's not about Caitlin Clark. It's about what she represents. My point is, grow up. Who cares? If you're Magic and Bird, that didn't stop Jordan from coming along and doing what he...
This camp was meant to spotlight the next wave of stars, including Paige Bueckers and Guji Watkins, turning it into a celebration of the future of American basketball. It was supposed to showcase the strength of the talent pipeline, highlighting dominance, skill, and unity. Instead, the focus has shifted entirely to chaos. One baffling decision turned the entire camp into the backdrop for one of the strangest and most pointless controversies in modern sports. All of this happened because someone in Team USA's leadership decided that Caitlin Clark, the most recognizable player in women's basketball, needed to have her identity stripped away for no real reason. Let's be clear, Caitlin Clark's number 22 is, without question, the most iconic number in women's sports right now. There's no debate. Fans new and old alike instantly associate it with her. That number represents her deep-range shots that feel like they come from another zip code. It represents her insane court vision that can leave elite defenders completely lost. And it represents her unyielding fire, the energy that refuses to back down, no matter how tough the moment. For millions, number 22 isn't just a number on a jersey. It's a symbol of excellence, of everything she's built, and of the global brand she's created. Yet Team USA decided she should wear number 17 instead, a number with no meaning, no connection to her story, and no history tied to her achievements. The only thing it signifies is that it isn't 22. That's the point. This wasn't about a jersey shortage or a simple mix-up. It was about control, a subtle reminder that no matter how famous Caitlin Clark becomes, the organization still holds the power.
And as far as I was concerned, I was just glad to know eventually I wasn't the only girl playing basketball and balling, and playing at a high level. But it's been a blessing just to watch the women grow and watch the women find their voices, use their platforms, and finally get paid. Right. That's been, if anything, the flowers for me is to see their...
Caitlin Clark made it clear she won't give up her number without a reason, and the timing makes the situation feel even more disrespectful, especially after she was left off the Olympic roster. Sue Bird and Team USA are now scrambling, stuck between fixing a public relations disaster and respecting Caitlin's influence. Clark holds all the leverage. Her number 22 is her brand, her legacy, and a symbol of everything she's accomplished. Forcing a change wasn't just unnecessary, it was a power play that backfired. Fans, media, and players are watching closely, and any misstep from Team USA could make the fallout even bigger. The next moves are critical, and Caitlin isn't backing down.